against Grimsby Town. All the other League Two games, like the Sky Blues match, postponed this afternoon. But on that victory against Wickham, the City manager, Mark Robins, told BBC Coventry Warriors' Jeff Foster how pleased he was his players had managed to build on the momentum started off by the draw at Mansfield.
We had decent proportion of the game with 10 men on Saturday, and I think we carried it on tonight. And these are free scoring. You know, they've got a lot of goals, both home and away, and we've got a clean sheet against them and ended up getting a win. And I think probably deservedly so. I think they've been magnificent. Really, really good tonight.
And the fact that it's a clean sheet, it speaks volumes of your defensive unit, but particularly Rod McDonald and Dominic Hyle.
I thought those two were outstanding, but I thought Burge was, and I thought the back four were really good. I think the midfield two shielded the front, and the two front lads worked as hard as they possibly could do. I think Bayliss took a little bit of time to get into the game. Tom's only a young boy, but he's won us the game, really. You know, with the run that he's picked up from the in the second half from the side, and then Shipley as well, you know, and then obviously when the substitutions came on, Max was outstanding, and Kyle Reid contributed greatly as well and put some great delivery in from the corners. So yeah, I'm pleased with the performance, pleased with their effort, but pleased with some of the play as well, because they've you know, we want to try and play football, and that's 4 points from the two away games now, which is great. It's back on track. Difficult conditions, you know, I can see you all shaking, and you know, you're probably not going to warm up for 4 or 5 days, but you know, it was well worthwhile, and the supporters again got behind the team brilliantly, and I think they're going to have to stop singing that song, but you know, at the end of the day, we've given them something to shout about and warm them up.
And it makes the draw at Mansfield seem better, doesn't it, Poddy?
Well, it was an outstanding draw anyway, you know, with 10 men against a good side who were, you know, we were looking to go third if they'd have won the game, and it just gives them, for us it's different, it's important, because we had a week off, you know, we lost 3 games, and we've got to play catch up, and you know, they've got the bit between the teeth now.
Back on track?
We are at the moment. We've just got a long way to go. Still 12 games left. If we can win the majority of those, we won't be far away.
Well, they were looking forward to 3 home games in a row, the Sky Blues. That presumably won't happen unless they rearrange the Lincoln game very, very quickly. But next up for the Sky Blues is next Saturday at home to Barnet, and that's followed by a midweek game at home to Luton. So it'll be a while, I would have thought, before they could rearrange the game against Lincoln City. Might be the midweek after, though Mark Robins might not be keen on successive midweek games, so that might put it back a bit further. But anyway, Barnet at home next on Saturday for the Sky Blues. It'll be live on BBC Coventry and Warwickshire, of course. The singing that Mark Robins was referring to, saying don't want any more of that, was when the Sky Blues fans were singing "There's Only One Squeaky Robins," a reference, of course, to Steve Evans's remarks when he, in a rather manic interview with the Mansfield Town official media team, he complained about little Squeaky Robins, and also about little Robins, a man who wants to manage England. So there were a few chants of Robins for England as well from the Sky Blue supporters. Mark Robins enjoyed the joke, but has told his players they are not allowed to join in.